and CBF Chip in P3 on 110 points. We'll see how they and the rest of the drivers fare today at the A1 ring, as it used to be called, obviously the Red Bull ring now. Only 32% of Austria is below the 1600 foot mark, so maybe the lack of oxygen has something to do with how drop dead gorgeous this country is. Here is the track, one of the shorter tracks on the calendar at 4.3 kilometers long. 3 DRS zones scattered among the 11 corners here, 7 to the right, 4 to the left, though some of them can't really be called corners now, can they? Taking a look at turn 1 in 2017, where Verstappen, Alonso and the Torpedo himself had a bit of a tussle, Alonso faring the worst out of those involved there. Up to turn 3 now. In 2020, teammates Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel coming together and both leaving with damage on that occasion. Down to turn 4 now, and we see Lewis Hamilton's inability to go side by side with a Red Bull, effectively ending Albon's race, and very well could have taken away Alex's first race win. Here are the tyres for this weekend, softs being the benchmark, mediums 5/10 slower and hards 8/10 slower per lap. Interesting to see what strategy people opt for today. Now, let's head down to the track for what will hopefully be another exciting day of racing. Hello and welcome back to round 8 of the Race Spec Esports series. Hope everyone's well. I've got my co-host here, Kiwi. How are we?
Hello, how are we?
Good. Good, he's also blowing up his mic. We're,
What can I say?
I say, just blowing shit up. I thought that was Ninja's job though. Background and everything. Anyway, we'll get over the racist comments quite swiftly.
Oh.
So, we are here at the Austrian Grand Prix for round 8. Thoughts on this track? How do we like it? Do we not like it? I know you've seen a few races in real life. Okay, he's just puffing. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I love this track. Yeah, there's just so many great turns. Yeah, the track looks nice. And yeah, what else is there to say really?
What else is there to say? Yeah.
I really think I summed it up perfectly. Great turns, good track.
Good. Yes, very nice time.
Very nice.
Good sheep.
It's putting me on the spot like that.
So I've just got some news. We will be having another commentator today.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty mad, right?
Yeah. Who's that?
It will be another chip. So we've got dupes today. We've got duplicates.
This is going to be rough.
It might be. We've got CBF Chip, who's joined our commentary box today, our guest for this weekend.
Good afternoon. Yes, I am the Rosberg
yes,
of tonight. So I've had a couple wins and I'm out injured today.
Oh, yep.
I wouldn't say
in the championship,
over. Yes, so a bit disappointing that we can't race tonight, and we've had a couple DNFs, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll be here to support the rest of the boys and see what happens tonight.
Yeah, good. So, do we know why you aren't participating in tonight's event?
Yes, so I've pulled my right forearm, so I am unable to hold anything.
Right.
Yes,
that's
unfortunate.
That is unfortunate to hear.
I've been advised to turn down my force feedback and just use my left hand, but that is not going to happen. So, yes, here we are.
Yep.
But anyway, just an update on the race as well, boys. It's going to be a wet start, and it may dry out. Yes. So that should be reflective of the qualifying start times. So whether they pick the dry setup or a wet setup, it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, I think that'll show in their times.
I always think that a wet race is quite interesting.
Do you?
I do because, well, I mean, like real life F1, last race wasn't that interesting. But every race that's where it always comes out. Pit strategies, who's going to pit first, slicks. Adds a new element to it.
There's been a fair bit of wet races at Austria for Race Spec this week. So if the boys have been switched on and have been watching the previous races, they should know what the correct strategy is.
Yep. So,
That
you know,
is.
it's... Look, he can't give it away. We've got people listening in. He can't give people an unfair advantage. He's got to keep that P3, you know?
Hey,
Hey,
I don't know where the weather is at, but it probably would be wise to start the intermediates, but prefer a dry setup depending on when the dries weather's going to come into play. So it's a very quick track around here. If you've got a slow straight line car and you just can't keep up, it's not good for you. So yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see. Let's see if Dano does another retarded strategy where he goes on the hards for whatever reason. So that'll be very interesting.
Yeah, we were talking about that last time. I was like, hards, interesting.
I thought it was a mistake. I thought he didn't change his tyres and kind of stuffed up, but apparently not. That was part of the plan. So yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
I don't know how well that played out for him. I'll be honest. I can't remember.
It did not work out for him.
I think it was a mistake, and he just owned it. And he was like, I'm gonna say that it was an active choice, but no.
For those who are listening as well, do not put the hards on around here. They are awful. Just heads up.
There we go. Chip.
Why are different compounded tires easier and different on each track? Is it, you know, the amount of turns, or what's the deal?
I don't know. With this one here specifically, it's a bit weird because there aren't that many turns. So you'd think the hard compounds would be okay, but it actually matters a lot. So you really don't want to get stuck on the hards. It's a very, very funny track for it. So yeah, it's a bit... just don't touch them.
It's a bit interesting because we saw in the intro 0.5 seconds between the softs and the mediums, but only 0.8 seconds between the hards and the softs. So
really, it's only 0.3. That's
apparently odd. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So
I don't know if I believe that game, but sure.
Look, we get our information. We don't check the sources. It's very good. It's very good journalism over here.
Codemasters really stepping up to the game. Yeah. Cool. Who do we think's favourite to win tonight? There's a couple really close contenders.
If Dano doesn't fuck up his strategy, I believe that he has a good shout. He is fastest out there right now, 104 dead.
Yeah, that's a decent time.
It is a very decent time.
It's not too bad. They should be hitting mid threes.
Mid threes.
From experience, yes, definitely. So you really, the track does start to ramp up a bit. So expect Betsy, Jamie, Dano, Chrissy. They should be getting mid threes. If they've done a dry setup.
That's what I was gonna say. I think Jamie will be up there. He always seems to either.
I mean, he is leading the championship, so you'd hope he's up there.
Yes.
Saying that though, only 2 points between Dano and Jamie, as I mentioned earlier, but you know it's really close. So whoever can come away with maximum points, they'll be happy with that. They'll be hoping they do.
I hope that the Aston Martin gang get a.
The Aston Martin gang, yeah.
Yeah, they get a nice
license to cult.
Interesting.
Jamie's gone for a bit of a spin there through the middle sector. Sorry to interrupt your laughter there, mate.
It actually almost turned into a nice drift, I'm not gonna lie. And then,
yep.
It's not Tokyo.
Yep. It's Austria, man.
He's on the mediums too, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think I don't know why he's on the mediums, because if it's a wet start, strategy doesn't really matter.
That is a fair point. Well, that's what they told me when I was in the party with them just then, so whether they were bullshitting or not is a good question.
Look, we said there were some shoddy information sources. I think that's the shoddiest of them all.
Probably.
Yeah, sorry, who was the source for that information? Are we
I bet you any money
it was Jamie.
Oh, there we go. Trying to get everyone to go on softs, and then he'll run to the end of the mediums.
But having said that, it's an interesting start on the mediums, because you'd think you'd be quite faster at the end of the race, but the softs usually do die off after about 4 or 5 hot laps on them. They really start to taper off, so I don't know if the medium to soft strategy is the way to go. Personally, I prefer the soft to medium, but yeah, maybe just I'm terrible, but could be that.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people agree with you there, because Jamie is the only one out there on medium, sorry. So there must be some value to what you're saying.
Unless people struggle with tyre wear to soft to mediums, but I find that stretching soft to mediums is usually okay. I'll just put up with the poor tyre wear towards the end.
Like, how bad is the taper? Is it just like off a cliff, or is it more gradual that people can deal with it?
It's not so much that it's off a cliff. Like, the pace is still there, but it's not there for you to be catching those guys that are on the alternate strategy. You got about 4 or 5 laps to gain as much time as you can, and then from there, the tyres kind of even out between the mediums and the softs. It's really weird. So you really have to make the most of that 4 or 5 laps. Otherwise, you kind of just get stuck in a weird limbo area.
Right.
Again, that might be me just being terrible.
No, look, I think you're doing pretty well, you know, P3 in the championship, only 7 points behind the leader, I believe. You know, that's very respectable.
So I'm hoping that Dano, Jamie, and whoever's behind me just DNF tonight, so then that way I'm not completely out of the championship.
Look,
he only came in here to use the commentator's curse.
Correct.
Like, oh,
I did warn the boys before, saying they're just a badmouth everybody, so just get ready for it.
mate, you're just doing what we usually do, just joining right in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to spread the hate so that Ninja doesn't cop it too much tonight. All right? I feel sorry for him sometimes.
No, he doesn't comment at all. Look, I'm over here talking about him. I'm like, you know, Ninja Warrior's so good, and then he does, like, he spins out, you know.
Well, speaking of which, he's on a hot lap, so I'm not sure if he's up on his time. He's in sector 2.
Ninja. I'm not too sure. He will be going through the sector 2 timing zone in a quick second. I don't. No, he's
Or he's dead even.
Yep.
Pretty much. That wasn't invalidated?
No,
was
he's
weird.
he's not invalidated, I don't believe. He's still got I don't know, I don't think it's invalidated, yeah.
No, he wasn't. It looked like he went pretty wide in the corner.
Can he improve? It is a
No, he cannot.
non-improvement. He cannot.
He must have backed off. He must be going for another lap.
He must have
Except
done,
he's
yeah.
starting to wear those tyres. What are you doing, Ninja?
He's only got 1 lap on them so far, 1 push lap, so...
There you go, the gap between first and second is minuscule between those boys, so we're into the 3s, which is good.
Gracious. Yep, like you said, great stuff. Back to the
Dano
point
spun
where...
it.
Dano spun it.
Dano.
There we go. Commentator's curse already kicking in. We love
Chrissy.
to see it.
Chrissy's a bit behind too, he needs to pick it up a little bit.
Wafted man getting out of the way there. Good job from him.
Hopefully he has better internet connections tonight.
Oh, poor Wafted man.
So we do have confirmation from Chrissy. The race will be a wet start. So
speaking of, he's about to cross the line on a good time too.
He is. I am running on board with him. He gets pole by 2/10 of a second. Good job there from Chrissy. I think that will end up being toppled, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the others can pull out of the bag.
It's definitely a very, very good benchmark. Puts pressure on everyone else to try to step it up now.
It does. It does. Good point.
Said it was 1.35 was the range that you should be, like, getting around.
Sorry, 1.35?
Yeah, for the lap times. Or was it 1.3? 1.03, sorry.
Yep. 103.
Mid
103s. I was
Mid 103s.
I was like, was he talking about tires? Was he talking about? I didn't know what you were on about, to be honest. I don't know if you wanted a 1.3 second improvement for all these lads.
Look, you know me. It's a little bit of a guessing game sometimes, but you'll get there.
Eventually, yep.
Wondering to see who's the bit of a dark horse tonight, actually, because you do have a few out there. Chris Beats, when he wants to be fast, just does it very randomly. So, but he's a bit behind the 8 ball here. Cloaking's usually pre-pacing, so sway Zando. So, it'll be interesting to see where those top to mid-pack guys kind of end up.
Well,
to make it a bit more interesting.
4 minutes left in the session, so I do think we'll see some more competitive times from those guys, especially Jamie, who I think hasn't put a time in on the soft tires.
I think Jamie may be sandbagging to give people false hope. Potentially he does try to do that, but that will bite him in the ass if he kind of stuffs up his lap. So
yeah, so last time he did that, he ended up driving backwards into the pits.
That was
at
an
Spa.
Interesting race. That was interesting
very
race.
interesting.
The most interesting thing about that was no one reported it, so he did not receive any penalties for his actions. So that was interesting.
I find that really interesting because
very interesting.
we commented about it so much on stream. We were like,
it was you guys got it in perfect view of the stream.
We
and watched
really
him
did.
like, Jamie, what are you doing? And no one complained about it.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
complained, but they didn't post anything. So
I
very
think it's
interesting.
because they didn't really stand to gain anything. I think he penalized himself, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, but I was talking to some of the other boys as well. When sometimes the back markers interfere and they say, well, there's no point in me putting a protest because it doesn't effectively change the race, but
Yeah.
license points are pretty big, so it is crucial, and it's sometimes people don't know that they're doing things incorrectly as well, so it's good to put the protest in just so they know, or just a comment saying, hey mate, like, don't do that again because you actually put everyone at a disadvantage.
Look, he's P1 in the championship. If he doesn't know he can't drive backwards on the track, I'd say there's some issues there.
That's a little different, but that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Yeah.
Just my opinion on that, but
E2 was questioning why no one put a protest in, but anyway, what can you
I'd
do?
have to imagine it's because they didn't think it would, change anything. He did finish, I think, stone last, if I'm not mistaken, or something around there.
Who's on a lap? We've got Aussie. Aussie's on an outlap.
No, dawdling. He nearly
It might be
holds
on
up
an inlap
Ninja.
then. What have we got? Betsy. Betsy's on a lap.
Betsy's on a lap. Alright, we'll hop on board with Oz Betsy. He's gone through the, coming up to turn 2 there. Well, it's a kink really. And to turn 3. Nice braking.
I don't know how
Nice
you know that
rotation.
about
Oh.
Oz Betsy, but
It's the
let that
drifter.
one slide.
The comedy relief,
Backs off.
ladies and gentlemen. Will he have time to make another one? I'm not too sure because the yellow flag thing's taking up the timer. He's got plenty of time. He's got 1 minute 40. That
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Yeah,
Chris
fine.
Beats is
A
about
lap
to finish a
from-
time as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Can't keep track of who's who. Oh, Sway's Ando might have to step it up a bit because he has invalidated his current lap, so he's gonna want to get around as quick as possible to set another one because he is in P8. I don't think that's a proper definitive
No, it's
time
not
from him.
reflective. No,
No,
not at
it's
all.
not. Ninja Warrior also, I don't know, P10, is that the best he can do? Some will say
Definitely
yes.
Wow. It's just typical of the Team McLaren boys, so it's alright, cut him some
I
slack.
mean, Aussie's in P5, so he's not letting the team down by any means.
The gap's
Ninja,
a lot
as
larger than what I thought it would be from P1 to, let's say, P5, for example. I mean, we're nearly 6/10 a gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is quite a large margin, but
But
again,
I feel like that
last lap.
happens most races. You have like the top 5 or so. They're all in like that 1.03, and then you have everyone like maybe a second or
second, that's
well, like you have like 1.3s, and then you have like 1.4, 1.5, 1.05. Sorry.
Jamie's
point
retired
have
from
that
Oh,
the session.
Jamie
Just
has
have that-
retired from the session. Is that on purpose, or is he just driven off the track and decided that's
He
enough
looks
of
like he's
that?
gone straight into turn 1.
He does seem like he has done. Has he maybe pulled a Max Verstappen in iRacing and decided not to use his brake pedal?
Oh,
have
Betsy
it.
with the time. Well done.
Ooh, Betsy.
Disconnected.
0.03 off from
Race wheel.
Chrissy. So
Ninja's next across the line.
no, it'll
Who's
be
getting a draft
Ferrari
off a
and then-
Ninja?
I'm not too sure. That
One of
would
the
be
Red
an
Bulls.
Oh yeah, it's a Red Bull. Sorry, the fucking white
Ninja doesn't
now.
improve.
Ninja P8. No, he does. He was in P10. So
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
he has improved. Yeah. I think he's
Great deal.
already invalidated the second lap there. So there's that. We'll ride on board with
Back
Chrissy.
extensions.
See what he can do. He's still
Chrissy's
P2.
finished.
Yep, P2 for Chrissy. Oz
Yep.
Betsy not putting in the time. Watford man maybe.
Doesn't need to.
Maybe
Yeah.
upset. Nope. Willow. Is Willow new? I feel like he's new.
No, Willow's been there from the start. As
Ah.
Betsy's teamate.
Yeah,
Chris Beats nothing
He's
there.
not
There you go.
improving
That's your
either.
final
Well,
order.
that's your that's qualifying for you lads. You know, 1:03.6. That's not terrible considering the
It's a pretty good
fastest
time.
ever lap around this track is 1:02 with Valtteri Bottas. I think in 2019 or 2020. I'm not too sure.
Let's not talk about the esports guys then.
It's just a fact check of this guy, dude. He just rattles them off, you know. He's got them. I reckon he just sits there before, 15 minutes before the race when he gets
I
like
think he's
permanent
just got
rocker.
Google. He's got Google in the background. He just goes Austria F1 and just has every stat there from the
Oh, yeah.
beginning.
I actually hired Michael Massey. He's in my ear currently, just giving me some information. That's what's happening.
Can you tell him to start checking his emails, please? 'Cause I've sent him a few and he has never responded, so it's pretty frustrating.
He doesn't check during the race, mate.
That's not my problem.
Good memes. Well, there you go. Ozbetsy P1, Crispy P2, Dano P3. I believe, Chip, you're going to be sweating a little bit with Dano in P3. He's going to extend that lead.
Yeah, so Dano, even Jamie being at the back there, look, these guys
Jamie
do have a tendency to, it is quite an easy track to overtake on, so if you time it correctly and keep your nose fairly clean, you can get up pretty easily. But yeah, Dano being up there, Chrissy being up there, and Betsy, you got all your top guys in there apart from Jamie at the moment, which is a bit disappointing for him, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yep.
But
So
yeah,
Keith with the explanation in the chat says Jamie's crash distracted me.
Jamie again affecting other people's races. His sandbagging again has led to some unfortunate events.
Will Feeder report him cloaking?
Yep. Mate, he put himself out. That should still deserve a penalty.
Whoa, it is very wet.
It is very wet. Wet enough for wets, or can they get away with inters? I think they might have to go with wets.
Maybe. It'd be interesting to see if anyone risks inters.
The difference between inters and wets are, what, the grooves in the tyre? Or...
It's just a chunkier tyre. It's like almost like a road tyre at that point.
Yeah, it's the grooves and your tile profile is bigger too to avoid aquaplaning. And a much softer compound, so they'll heat up very, very quickly if it's not wet weather appropriate.
Yep.
You can't do the intra-slick on a wet, unfortunately.
They have a lower heat tolerance than the inters.
That is an interesting thing, the intra-slicks. Last year in Turkey we saw them come out, and this year in Turkey as well, with Ocon running the whole race on those tyres.
He was very lucky to get away with that. If he had done another lap, I reckon those tyres were done. You could see the carcass was just not happy with it. So Hamilton was debating whether he should have done the same. I think he was a lot harder on the tyres, so I don't think he would have been able to make it.
Hamilton's just a little bitch. Did you see in the intro, I was like, there we can see Lewis Hamilton's inability to go side by side with a Red Bull?
No. I will start watching them.
Oh, wow. I put so much effort into those.
No one watches it.
No one watches them.
It was said in the background saying, "Oh, the intros are good." I'm like, I haven't even watched the intro, so maybe we should.
Oh wow! I'm just not going to put any effort into them. I spent so much time voice-overing them and everything, and then just.
One day we open up the stream, it's just blah 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 blah, and no one comments on it.
Yeah.
There's just too much going on at the start with the invites going out, people trying to pick their parties and who to go with. It's just too much going on, and then there's obviously the last minute time trial times to warm up.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a spin. Betsy has spun from the lead in the formation lap. He'll definitely warm the tyres up, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think he just has a grudge against that polystyrene sign. He just did not want it to be there.
Didn't like it, you know.
I think
Ninja spun. Oh, was it Aussie that spun in the background? Oh my goodness, they're all going up. I saw a McLaren spinning, and I was like,
boys.
There
and
we go.
he's been disqualified with cloaking. No. Oh my god.
I think they may have had an incident. What's going on, lads?
There's an Alpha Terry in the middle of what is going on?
Mate, it's all kicking off and the race hasn't even started.
What did I say? Wet race is interesting.
I didn't think we had the slicks on. Come on, man.
I don't know. I still have some PTSD from Spa, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, I get that.
They're forming up on the grid. I think it's Feverish Pizza that's a bit far behind, possibly. Or maybe it's Aiden. I think it's Aiden is Raiden. That's just
0-1 who just missed out on or didn't attend qualifying.
Yep, he has joined. He will be starting from the back of the grid. There we go. He's finally joined up. The track is ready. We're gonna have the lights count down soon enough. Maybe, possibly. Not happening for me.
Me either.
It's just waiting.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. It's 5 red lights, and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. Aussie gets a good start. Chrissy close behind him. I think Dano might be side by side with Chrissy there.
It's a
Chris is
virtual
staying
safety
ahead.
car.
Oh, already? What's going
Yes.
on there? Oh,
I
Watford man.
think Watford
gone.
lagged out and retired. Did anyone crash into him is the question.
I think there might have been some oopsies. We'll have to see if anyone's lost a bit of their front wing. But everyone's...
As I said it in qualifying, I was like, I hope the Aston Martins, they have a good race. And not even one lap in. Not even one lap in.
That's really unfortunate for Watford man.
Yeah, you sound heartbroken. You're like, oh, that's really unfortunate.
What do you want me to say? Look, it's dog shit what happened to him, terrible
Look,
game.
I want you to
go out of business.
I want you to shed a tear. I want a moment of silence for our main man, Watford man.
For a main man, Watford man, he says.
That's it.
Oh, I think Ninja's lost his end
know
plate. Ninja's lost his end plate. His left-hand side end plate. I think it is gone.
Yes, it is gone.
Yes, it is. It's gone. He's going to have to come into the pits. It's only a virtual safety car, so he's going to be hoping that stays out a bit longer. Oh, he's already thrown his race down the toilet.
This is the classic McLaren curse. Only one car can do well every race.
It is the thing, huh? There's something that goes wrong. He's going to get it.
Oh, he just lost the race.
I don't know how he didn't get it.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh no,
Betsy,
Betsy, our leader, he's got a drive-through for speeding under the VSC. Oh no, there goes his race as well, unless there's some sort of miracle that saves him, because the drive-through is, what, 20-odd seconds added onto his time?
Yeah, it's not going to be favourable, so he needs to do it sooner rather than later, and then hope for a late safety car to catch up to the field again.
Yep, he has had a bit of a terrible exit out of turn 3, and Chris is going to attack him going into turn 4. They're side by side, and Chris is just ahead as Betsy's on his inside. They're going to battle side by side.
Are they going to Hamilton him?
Oh, he manages to stay ahead. Good racing from those two. I think we've got another battle between Aussie and Cloaking as well going on here. Quite possibly they were very close to each other, yeah. All kicking off. Wow. Maybe you got something going on with that red race theory.
Really close.
I mean, they did just get released from each other. Oh, he's in the pits. Betsy taking that penalty early.
Very smart to take it early.
Said, yeah.
Get some clean air, try to recover as much as possible. There's no point in him fighting with Chrissy, and they know.
I think he has a certain amount of laps to serve it as well. I think it's 3 or 5 laps, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He might fall in the clutches of Ninja Warrior here when he comes out of the pits. Oh no, Ninja Warrior is way too far back to do anything.
He's well back, yeah.
He's just coming down the pits straight. Jamie JW. Oh, there's a bit of a battle going on between... Who is it?
Swayze Ando and Aiden.
Swayze Ando and Aiden, yes, good. Thank you, Chip. Savior. He's going to keep his nose in, but... Oh, he leaves the space, Swayze Ando does. But, yeah, he just gets a better exit, and he's kept in front there. Good driving from those two. Jamie JW on the back of Willow as well, already up to P8 from his starting position of 12th. That's a good showing from him already. Yep, 4 places gained for him. See if he can.
Aiden's not going to give up without a fight here. He's going to try to get him into the back into the start straight, I reckon.
Yep, I reckon that'll probably be a smart play for him. Chrissy setting the track alight, already 1.4 seconds to Dano, and Dano with a 1.8 second gap to Aussie. Into turn 1, nothing doing there for Jamie. He took a little bit of a look. He liked it.
Get him up the hill here.
Yeah. He will. He should. Weaving all over the place, try to break that slipstream. Is going to go down the inside into turn 1. I don't think he's going to have much of a contest. Yep. Down the inside, and there he goes.
Oh, he's out the
Cloaking
back.
Chief's gone. Cloaking Chief is gone. He must have spun at turn 3. I think he's lost his front wing as well. Oh no, Cloaking Chief. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that safety car as well. Safety car is out.
That's a godsend for Betsy and Ninja right now.
Yeah, they'll be thanking their lucky stars. Unless they... Oh, there's really no point pitting, is it? Is there
not necessarily. If your leaders start to pit for fresh inters for whatever reason, maybe. But even then, it just depends when that dry weather's starting to come in.
Yeah, not too
Which
sure when
unfortunately
that
we
will.
can't see.
Yeah. Well, with the race predictions, with the strategy, sorry, it did say that they would be switching on to inters again. I'm not sure if the game accounts for
No, it doesn't.
dry
Yeah,
weather. That'll
doesn't
be it then.
unfortunately.
That will be it.
So you got no one pitting apart from to replace that wing.
Yeah, makes sense. He will be glad that the safety car's out, but kicking himself that he lost that high position he was in. Your thoughts on the race so far, Kiwi?
The main man.
Quiet today, mate.
Watford man is out. I'm quite disappointed.
No point tuning in. He's just going.
And I'm
he's
just
off to his
like-
TikToks.
Oh, I'm just disappointed.
Devastated.
I'm disappointed, devastated. I'm gutted. But you know, Aussie P3. That's good.
That's
for
been
a,
consistent.
for McLaren.
He's been
And
consistent so far.
Typical
Don't-
Ninja, down 13th. But I feel like with Ninja, he always has like a rough start to a race, and he slowly brings it back.
Well,
and then he has
imagine.
a rough ending.
Usually he spins with about 5 laps to go, so we'll see. Tuning around lap 31. We'll
Well,
see
if
how
you
that goes.
really want to bring up history, the McLarens do not have a very good track record with restarts under safety car, specifically Aussie. I don't want to have to say that, but we'll see how it goes into turn 1 and
Throwing
turn
him
3.
under the bus with no regard.
Yes, there's been a few incidents there.
Well, look, maybe the wet weather will bring out something better in him, but we'll have to
Perhaps.
see. We'll have to see.
I don't think the wet weather brings out the good in most drivers, if I'm honest.
Well, you never know. Maybe they're wired different, wired in reverse.
You know what? Maybe they are.
Well, you know, so far it's a good outlook for him. He's in P3. He's got Sway's and behind him. I think they're evenly matched on pace, pretty much. We've already figured out which McLaren's got the shit end of the stick this race. So
Yeah.
unless something drastic happens, hopefully we'll see him finish in a good position.
I think we're just really Aussie Sways only have to really worry about Jamie JW, who's in like
Oh fuck yeah, he is in
Behind.
P6.
yeah, P6.
Goodness gracious me.
So he'll be looking at climbing his way back up.
These lads shouldn't have any issues with battery being a wet race and all. So,
No, they shouldn't. Not until it gets dry.
that is the question. When will it come? You know, it is a short lap around here. Nothing like Spa where you get punished severely for getting the wrong pit lap between the switch between inters and softs. So we'll see if it shuffles them around a bit. But now the safety car is in this lap. We will ride on board with Aussie, see if he can improve those race starts, as Chip pointed out.
Oh, you have some very aggressive guys back there warming their tyres up, specifically Jamie. He's going to spin the car if he's not careful.
Oh,
Oh,
we've got a
Swayze-Lando.
penalty.
What's happened?
Swayzander and Aiden is Raiden. I saw him off to the inside of it. Oh, they're off, I think. They're off, yep. Chrissy has decided to go. Aussie,
Caught them off guard.
see, not a terrible start. I think Jamie's on the arse of Aiden as Raiden. He's going to go down the inside into turn 1. No
Aiden just
contest
backs
there
off.
at all. Yeah, Aiden said, that's not my fight. I'm gonna fight another day. Stay alive. Got Ninja Warrior going down the inside of Oz Betsy as well as cloaking. Oh, sorry. Fuck it, on a 0-1. Sorry, that's going up there
He
in
was
turn 1.
really onto a roll, and he just kind of got lost mid-sentence.
No, yeah, because Oz Betsy and Ninja Warrior were right next to. Oh, he's spun as well. He's spun. Dero spun. Is he new? I don't know.
He's been there for a few weeks now.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's unfortunate
Oh,
from him.
Feverish Pie's pushing Betsy onto the gravel just about. He's getting pretty
Oh
messy
my
at the
goodness,
back
there's
here.
a lot of cars here. There's about 4 or 5 cars here at turn 4. Oh my goodness, I don't know how
Aussie
they're
just needs to be
navigating
patient
side by
and back
side.
This is not going to end well.
Aussie or Ninja?
Sorry,
Ninja goes down the inside.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness,
Good
he
save.
nearly
Well
spins
done.
the car. Goodness gracious me, Aussie with a
Oh,
3-second time
Jesus.
penalty already.
that is a killer around this track. Our time penalties, you really got to watch it.
Yeah, especially that last sector. You go off here, you have to stay off. If you go off a little bit, you get done for it.
Yeah.
It's really weird that, like, you could take more, like a more extended line and they won't penalize you, but you go off a tiny little bit, you just touch that white line and you've been sent to hell and back.
Yes, thank you, Curtis, for fixing that.
Yep, Ozbetsy going past Pi Mackerel there, not really an issue for him.
Ninja's just buying his time for now.
Oh, Ninja nearly getting attacked by Cloaking Chief there down the inside of turn 3.
I didn't realise
gets a better exit. Yeah.
I
think Ninja's got him down. Well. Ninja's going down the inside of Feverish into turn 4. Nearly a Hamilton. He's been pushed wide a bit by Ninja there, but Ninja's takes the place.
He's driving aggressive right now.
Yeah, he's got to make up.
Sending it.
That's it.
That's fair play.
And
got Aussie that's dropping off.
Well. Oh, yep,
You've
Aussie.
got Jamie that's on Aussie's arse right now as well.
Yes, he is. That is a good point. Cloaking got past Feverish Pizza as well. Just a side note there.
Yeah.
Feverish not having a good couple of times. I think he joined last week.
Yes, he joined last week.
Yeah. Last week was his first race.
Yeah, Aussie there. I think he's going to lose that podium position, unfortunately. With Jamie right on his ass. He's going to use all of his battery. Jamie?
They both are.
Yep. Oh.
He's not going to go down the inside, no way.
Oh, it would have been a brave move and maybe a stupid one. A bit close there. Can he get the better exit? He's a bit sideways, so...
Jamie needs to be careful,
because
if he makes some mistakes, Swayze Endo's going to have him.
Yes, Swayze Endo. Putting pressure on Jamie as well. So
it's very interesting.
There's a very closely contested couple of positions there. Third down to about 6th, 7th, I'd say. All within not too far from each other. Using all of the track there is Jamie JW. I don't know how you guys do it, because I drive around here with strict corner cutting, and I don't have the best of times, I'll be honest. It's a bit of a tricky one.
Everyone racing here is clearly built different.
That's it. That's it.
I feel that everyone's a lot more experienced with Austria right now just because of the F1 qualifying thing that you can do. So that was pretty cool to do that and just acclimatise you a little bit more versus just doing normal time trials. So, because everyone's pace is quite good here, actually, to be honest. The field isn't too spread out like it usually is.
Not terrible. Jamie again very close into turn 3. He's going to try to get the better exit. I think he's done it this time around. He's right on the arse of Aussie.
Can't get the traction down.
No, I say that. Fuck it. Oh, he might send one down around the outside. Side by side, Aussie's going to take the inside, push wide a bit, and I think he keeps it for now, but he might have to fend off another attack into turn. Ooh, Jesus.
Questionable.
Close there.
Yeah. Tire right up against
Betsy and Willow, they're switching positions, the Williams.
Oh, I guess the exit backs off again.
I'm trying to figure out, there's a lot of battling going on at the moment. I think this one's probably the best. Jamie almost losing the snap there. He's really trying as Jamie to get past, but
he's chewing through his battery, whether Aussie's coasting a bit more.
That's a good point. Oh, 90 on Aussie and 70
Wow.
Ninja Warrior getting past Willow as well. Sorry, just pointing that out.
Beautiful.
Turn 1, Cloaking Chief also trying to get past. Right back on board with Jamie and Aussie. I think Jamie's a lot closer down the inside. Oh, it's a bit of a block up. He's
done a Verstappen.
He has done a Verstappen. That's him past, but Aussie is going to try to get the slipstream back. He's going to attack back into turn 4. Can he make something happen? He has come past. There we go. He gets the position back. Very good battling from Aussie.
Aussie's really nursing the battery, so even if he does get overtakes, he just kind of use it again to get the position
Aussie's
back.
using much lower wings, to be honest. He just seems to have the straight line speed. Oh, gets a tap.
Bit of a touch there.
Off tap, give him a quick piss.
He did not like the flashing light. He just wanted to get rid of it.
He said, too distracting.
He did really, Jamie really pushed Aussie wide on that overtake that he did.
Well, he did, but Aussie used that to his advantage, got the better exit, I think. Maybe put the traction down a bit better. and got past Jamie once again. It was good. Good showing from him. We'll see if we'll have another similar incident into turn. Oh, I think Aussie went a bit too far wide. Yeah. Jamie gets past Aussie for now. Can Aussie get the better exit out of turn 3 and
he's conserving his battery a lot. He's back on 100%. Very interesting.
Aussie lost a little bit of traction out.
Yeah, he lost the traction out of the turn 3 and couldn't mount an attack on Jamie. So maybe Jamie's gonna just pull away now with the clean air. I think that is what's gonna happen already.
Aussie
it extends to Aussie.
Yeah, Aussie now needs to be careful because Sway's Ando, Aiden is Raid, and Chris Speeds are all pretty close. And you've got Betsy and Ninja closing in as well.
We've got DRS enabled. I think the track might be ready for rise. I think we might see some people going into the pits soon.
None. Oh, one of the Red Bulls has come in. Dano has come in.
Aussie's going in. I think Aussie's going in.
Yes.
Jamie's in the pits as well. Oh, we're going to see a lot of action in the pits there. Does Ninja have enough time to get?
Yeah, they're going to double
stack. I don't know. I do not know.
Oh, he's going in.
We've got Aussie in the pits. Will Ninja get held up? We'll see how it goes for him. I don't know if anyone else is double stacking.
Ninja will get held up.
Betsy and Willow are stacking as well. Maybe no, Willow stayed out. That's a smart idea. I don't think Ninja got held up too terribly there. I'll be honest.
Yeah, he didn't. It wasn't a terrible. It was like maybe half a second.
Aiden is raiding there. Jenny's front wing. Obviously, he's had an incident with someone that he's had to rectify. We'll see if Chrissy loses this lead that he's got because
so the gap was only about a second or so. So we'll see how you can definitely see it's dry. Whether those inters just aren't gripping up. Chrissy's going very conservative into the second and third sector.
Yeah, we've got Feverish Pizza who's had a spin or something along those lines. He's going very slowly. The Aston run. Just kind of flipping back and forth. We're trying to figure out who to ride on board with. We'll choose.
You've
Jamie,
got both the alphas that still have the intermediates on. That's interesting.
Are they staying out? Surely they go in.
None of them came in the first lap. That's really weird. So they're going to be forced to double stack now.
Oh no! So if they were hoping to.
Oh no! One's staying back out. What is going on?
Cloaking staying out. That's not a good idea from him. He's going to be dead stone last. I think.
Okay, you've got some interesting strategies. You've got some on the softs and some on the mediums.
Yeah, we'll move on to
22 laps on the softs. That's a lot of laps on the softs.
That is a big ask from those soft compound tires.
Definitely. You're pushing that on the mediums, to be honest. The mediums will get that comfortably, but the softs are a bit questionable.
I think 14 laps is what Jamie did. He said that they were dropping off.
There we go. Dana has gotten past Chrissy as well in the pit stop phases, but Chrissy is on the medium compound tire.
Different strategy. Wow. Okay. This is very. Has Dana made the incorrect decision yet again?
I think he might have done. I don't know if he's going to bring out at least 10 to 15 second gap in order to do a double soft.
So Dano right now, it's crucial these next 4 laps that he bridges that gap at least half a second to a second a lap. Otherwise, he's really going to hurt himself. Sway's Ando out of the session.
Oh,
Aiden is raiding.
Oh, Aiden is raiding.
Oh my.
Oh my, what? I think they might have had a battle into turn 4.
They Hamiltoned each other.
They have Hamiltoned. They're off in the barriers there. That is unfortunate. Sway's Ando was doing pretty well as well. That's not what you want to see at all.
Sore loser. What are we doing, boys? Safety car. Do people reset their strategy?
I think
the question.
Dano should take this opportunity, but no, he has gone past. That's not going to be good for him. That's not going to be good at all for Dano because he's going to be stuck behind the safety car for about a couple laps when his tires are at their best.
But this is helping stretch out those softs. So if he can baby them behind the safety car, it is helping that cause.
That's
even
20 odd laps, 20, 19
laps.
It
is. It's still a lot.
We do have some information regarding Sway's Ando's incident there. He says, what the fuck, what the actual deliberate as hell. So maybe there's something that the stewards will have to take a look at later tonight.
So This is a common issue that we are having in this series, is that you have guys that are a little bit slower pace and don't have as much racecraft as those guys that are battling the top 10. And when you do get put back there, you really need to be careful, just because incidents like this happen very, very often.
There we go, Ninja Warrior living
under safety car.
Under safety car, getting the 3-second penalty.
Ninja Warrior does a great job of getting penalties underneath the safety car.
You know, if I was
it honestly surprises me.
Really, does it? I mean, if I was to place my money on anything, I think it would be Ninja Warrior either spinning or getting a penalty. Like, that is a surefire way.
I've watched Ninja Warrior race in Race Spec for like this year and last year as well. And the only time he got time penalties all the time in the actual race, but underneath safety car he was pretty, he was pretty good. But this time, this season, I've just watched him like nearly every safety car. He's got a track extension.
This year's Zandvoort would like to have a word with you about that. He's good under safety car.
Well, no comment.
No comment.
So what have we got? So we've got Jamie in P3 now, so positioning's gone much better. You got Chris Beats coming back, Aussie's back in P6, Ninja's in P7, Cloaking unfortunately is back there as well. Not too bad actually.
You know, Cloaking has been making a pretty good charge back to the field. Not as good as Jamie, but I think he stuffed himself with the changeover period. He stayed out when he really should have double stacked.
Far too many laps.
Yeah.
There was a bit of miscommunication amongst them. One of them should have pitted a lap earlier rather than a lap later.
Well, he would have been right behind Jamie, realistically, if he had gone in. So, he'd be kicking himself for that. But we'll have to see how it goes for the rest of these guys. Watford about to upload the clip in the Race Spec chat, he says. So, if someone can hop on that...
I'm ready
for his incident.
Mate, he's gone, he's on it.
Mate, the essay's been typed, don't you worry.
The bingo sheet is going to be filled out today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, 0-1 with a severe collision with Feverish Pizza. So while we're just under safety car, this is a bit of an offhanded topic comment. You guys say Forza or Forza? Dividing.
I watched a video
topic.
on it. I saw a TikTok on it, and apparently it's supposed the
it's meant to be Forza.
Yeah, they
right.
said it's supposed to be Forza, but
yes, some people still say Forza.
Yeah,
which is weird because you don't say pizza, you say pizza.
Well, I mean, unless you're like Ninja Warrior, then yeah, you do.
He says pizza, does he?
Yeah, he's weird like
does he?
that.
He should take a trip to Italy.
Ask him when he comes in. You'll hear it.
Well, it might be even sooner than we think if he spins and matches the other
I am now listening Ninja. It's not my friend if that's how he says it, because it's a disgrace to my culture. So.
Italian, are we?
Yes.
Can we get some free tickets maybe to go there? Because I would love to go.
Free tickets.
This guy.
Oh, we're on the way.
Call it the Mafia. Aussie, not a terrible start again under safety car. So I think someone
back there. Betsy gets a penalty. Come on, Betsy.
Betsy. Oh no. I think he's up to a fair amount of penalties now. We've got.
This is first one for Betsy.
Chris Beats taking a look down Aussie's inside. Didn't like what he saw. Decided to maybe hold off for another lap.
He's got ERS on hard. Does he go for the move? I think he's too far back.
Oh, yeah.
Things better of it.
Which is a smart idea, I think, in that situation. It would have been an airplane crash.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's alright. We all have those times.
I think someone who's not going to be happy is Dano, who has Chrissy on his ass on harder compound tires, but they'll be phasing in a lot better as this race wears on.
Is Chrissy looking up the inside of his teammate here on Dano, or are they going to play well?
Look, if they're smart, they won't waste too much time, and Dana will let him pass on the straight, because I think Chrissy might have the pace over him. If not now, in a few seconds, or more time penalties. We're right on board with Chris Beats.
They're running different tyre compounds, so Dana needs to get away from it quick. Those soft tyres, otherwise.
Don't know if that's happening.
Yeah, it's not.
And if they continue to hold each other up, Aussie's going to be invited back into the fight for the lead.
Yeah. Unless Chris is just waiting for DRS to be enabled and just make it nicer.
Possibly, but they are very close to each other. I think Dano's having to go defensive into turn 5, 4? I don't know. One of the turns in the middle
sector.
sector.
At that point where they've tapered off the pace now, and they're at that 5 lap. So
that was very quick, considering a lot of those laps were under safety car as well. Yeah.
True.
I think Oz Betsy might be starting to move on Chris Beats as well.
Nearly loses it.
Collecting Chief, time penalty, not a good time for him. I think Chris Beats is under attack by Oz Betsy. Good job there from Oz Betsy, just straight past him. No worries at all, mate.
Let's ride the leaders into turn 3.
Pie Mackerel and Willow. Pie Mackerel just going down the inside. Jamie, how is Jamie so far down? Did he spin or something?
Made a mistake.
He must have done. We've missed it a second time in a row. He's not going to be happy with us. Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, interesting.
Willow and Pie Mackerel. Did Pie Mackerel just brake check him? I think Ozzy just had a bit of a mare Oh, Chrissy's past Dano. Chrissy's past Dano, and Oz Betsy is past Ozzy.
So this is the interesting 2nd to 7th rule on soft tyres. They have to nurse. So Jamie's in a really good position here.
Jamie is in a really good position, even with his possible mistake. Maybe, possibly, I don't know.
Chrissy obviously in the best situation here, where he can just keep a clean race and just get away.
Yeah. Oh, bit of a slide there from Oz Betsy in the last corner. He is within DRS. Oh my goodness. Chrissy's already setting purple lap times. Dano is not going to be happy. Very close in the turn 1 between those two.
Yep.
Good.
They're going to be falling.
Not a smart move by the Red Bulls here. They should really be focusing on getting away from Oz Betsy, but no, they are battling Hammer and Tom.
Yeah.
Betsy right on the rear of Dano.
Oh my goodness, this is not what you want to see, boys. If you want to maximize those points, you should be really.
This is exactly what I want to see. I want to see a part up into turn 3.
You're hoping that Jamie somehow gets in the mix as well, then?
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I don't think that's how the commentator's curse works.
No, you have to compliment them. Ninja Warrior, you're doing so well, mate. Ninja Warrior up in P6.
Well, he actually has. McLarens are both doing quite well.
They're not.
Yeah, that's it.
Well
That's it.
Now
Keep
you
it
get
going.
I think Chris Beats is on the back of Aussie as well, so maybe the McLarens, we have cursed him a bit, but he does have DRS on Oz Betsy for now. Cloaking Chief faster than Ninja? I don't know. I mean, it is Ninja we're talking about, so probably. Definitely in this instance, because Cloaking is past Ninja. Let's see, Ninja's got no battery either, yeah. So even footing for those two.
Steve
Ninja has lost out.
Race now.
Ninja has lost out in that situation. Chrissy past Dano. Sorry, Dano past Chrissy.
Top 4 are really close together.
It's a top 5 now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chris Beats is back there.
Yep.
With no penalties as well, so he's got a massive advantage.
Those two Red Bulls, I don't know what they're playing at. They've really kind of screwed themselves here. They're falling.
I think
back
they might
in the
be slingshotting over one another. If they weren't fighting so much, that's probably a good idea. But
yeah.
I mean, if they were slingshotting, you'd let them pass on the straight, not
true.
Fighting into corners. So.
But this is all playing into Chrissy's hands, because the soft runners racing this hard is just going to burn those tyres even faster.
Yeah, I think that's more the point. I think Chrissy just doesn't care because he's on the better tyre. He's set for the race.
Everyone's got no battery. What is going on? Apart from Betsy.
There we go. There he is. Oh my goodness, that was close between Dano and Chrissy, as well as Betsy as well. We'll see if we can ride on board, see if anyone's getting attacked. Not
It's just switching positions left, right, and center.
It's the top 5 that are within a couple of seconds of each other.
Yeah, I think it's about
you got Ninja on the back of Cloaking as well.
They are within 2 seconds of each other. The top top 5. It's really good. This is what we love to see, because they were complaining about not having a battle for the not showing the battle, sorry, for the lead a couple of races ago, but it was basically because there was nothing really doing.
Specifically, my 2 wins. I just want to point that out, boys.
Ninja Warrior with another penalty. Ninja.
Oh, Ninja's just hurting himself now.
He is on 9 seconds worth of penalties.
That is not good. So McLaren's good day is gone.
I take back everything I said.
I wouldn't take it back. It's
terrible
what it
with
is.
his,
I think. Oh, Chris Speaks probably has the best battery out of anyone here. Closely followed by Aussie.
Betsy's got 80% nearly.
Oh my goodness.
Betsy's killing it. Yeah, he's just buying his time.
Betsy, he's in a good position, except for that penalty.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get involved with the 2 Red Bulls fighting up front, so he's just buying his time.
He is doing what the Red Bulls should be doing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what these guys are gonna try to do. We've got Ninja Warrior on the back of Working Chief. Working Chief is on AI mode. He might have disconnected. Oh no, he's back. Fine.
Usually Cloaking Chiefs will disconnect, so he has to pause.
He's on. Oh my
god! Oh,
that's his
my
wheel.
god!
That's his wheel clapping out.
Oh my god!
Oh, Ninja, he's gonna win.
Oh,
that's a bit of a weird entry into the pits.
That's
he's got a penalty as well.
Entry.
Oh my goodness me! He's had an absolute mare of a couple of corners there.
There's no point in reporting that because yeah, that was bad enough. Poor thing.
That's just unfortunate.
I don't
Holy
think
shit.
That would be Ninja's fault, because Cloaking Chief went off and rejoined the track quite dangerously. So I think there is something. I think it definitely will. Ninja's going to be raging.
Something's happened with Aussie as well. He's lost the pace between the top 3 now. He's well back.
Yeah, Aussie has lost a lot of pace. I think
now Betsy's fighting for it.
Yep. Sorry,
gone around
completely missed that. Aussie is. I think the tires have just died on him, and he's not faring as well as Aussie. Oz Betsy or Dano. Saying that though, Chrissy is now running away with it.
His mediums are coming into their own right now.
Yeah. So if they were to switch on to Sauce, when would you say? In a few laps, maybe? In a couple laps?
Do you mean switch to mediums? Oh, switch to another set of softs?
Another softs. They wouldn't go mediums again.
I'd question whether they'd pit again, to be honest.
Really? They're going to try to stretch these out?
It's damage limitation now. It's can you make them last? And if you don't think you can make them last until puncture territory, then pit. Otherwise, if you think you can, then do it.
Well, they probably want to pit as soon as possible because they'd want to minimize the damage done.
100%, yeah. You want to pit around now or another lap or 2.
Yeah. Locking up a little bit before that con.
Yeah, I think Aussie, what's saving him is his exit out of turn 3. He's got a wonderful exit out of there, so he's keeping ahead.
Alright, gents, that'll have to be me. I've got dinner on the table and I'm getting yelled at.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for coming in. We've loved the expertise and the different point of view and things.
It's all good. I just want to do a shout out to the chiptatorship. So,
yep.
Hail chiptatorship.
Long live the chiptatorship. Don't tell El Presidente that we said.
He has no power in this area, so it's fine.
Oh, that's good. He has no say.
We've got alright, good luck to the top 4, I guess.
Alright, no worries. We'll catch you later then.
Done. See you, boys.
See ya. That was nice having him there. Another
I just want to know what he's eating.
Oh no, Aussie's getting attacked by Chris Beats. Chris Beats has gotten past Aussie. Maybe he can attack him back into the next straight. Let's see if he can get a good exit. I think he has done. I've spoken too early. Too early. That's unfortunate.
I feel like Aussie always he just loses traction when he puts it down outside that corner right then. It just kind of
he's gotten past him again. He's gotten past Chris Beats into that corner.
As I say that, never mind.
Yeah.
I do think he used a bit of battery to do that.
He must.
I feel like my point still stands.
He's on 22%. Chris Beats is on 30%. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Who's that? Who is that? That's Oz Betsy. Oz Betsy's gone.
Oh no.
Oh no, he was fighting for the lead and what's happened there?
It happened again.
What has happened there?
we weren't looking at the lead and.
Ooh,
Oh.
he's got no wing, so I don't know what he's. Does he have wing? I don't know. It might be.
Oh,
like
he
a glitch
must.
where-
He must be, because he would not be keeping up with Aussie.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a
I
good
think
point.
he might have just had like a battling
Bit
like
of a-
spin.
Possibly,
something like that,
possibly,
yeah.
must have been. Well, we're getting a
'cause
nice
he-
POV between Aussie and Chris Bates. Goodness me, that was close.
Oh.
Ninja Warrior, another penalty.
Oh.
He must be up to like 15 seconds now. Oh my god, they're going side by
blue
side.
flags.
Aussie and Chris Bates going hammer and tongue through the middle sector. My oh my.
Yeah, if Ozbetsy had wing damage, he would not be keeping up with Chris
Yeah, no,
Bates
that's a
and
good
Aussie
point,
here. He
'cause
would be falling back.
It looked like he didn't because he was ghosted for a second, and I'm
Yeah.
sure he didn't have it.
Yeah, no, I get that, and he probably would have jumped on the pits right there if he had anything that he needed.
He was a bit past the pit entry, so I don't think he could have. That's why I was like, oh no, he's going to have a bit of an unfortunate time there. No, Aussie doesn't get a good run out of that first corner, so I think he might be in trouble. No, he's not. He turns it into attack. He goes past Chris Beats as well as
the double!
Betsy down the inside. He goes down the inside.
Oh
Beautiful
my
move.
Jesus!
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my gosh! Right, mate. He's
I think
putting on
Aussie
a
might be trying to-
masterclass over here.
I think Aussie might be trying to come back into turn 4. No, he stays behind. What a-
He just gotta regain some of that battery after he burned it doing the double overtake there, but that was clinical.
That really was. I think that might have been not to their advantage though, because Jamie JW now is right on their arse.
Oh yes, yes, he
And
is.
he's on the medium tires. I don't think they'll be able to fend him off to 7 laps. And I think the sky's getting a bit dark there as well, Kiwi. Do you see that? Are we in for a bit of rain, are we?
A little bit of late race rain. I would like to see it. I would like to see it.
Russia action, maybe another Lando Norris situation
Oh
possibly?
no, do not remind me of that.
Oh, Chris Beats going a bit wide. He's going to be taken by Jamie JW. No questions asked there. Jamie getting him
Taken.
before
I know
the
who you
break-even.
are.
I will find you and I will kill you. That is what Jamie said, and he has
Yep.
done that ruthlessly and efficiently. Now he's
I
up.
do have a
Aussie.
question. So I'm seeing
Yes.
like when Aussie breaks for the corners, I do see like the white particle.
The
Is
odd
that-
puff of smoke.
Yeah,
He's locking up
him locking up?
a bit. Yeah.
'Cause he's been doing that a lot
Oh!
on those right tires.
Jamie goes around the outside of Ozbetsy. He's going to try. Oh my goodness,
My
they're
gosh!
side by
Oh
side.
my god!
He stays in front, Ozbetsy, and Aussie
Oh,
is staying in front
gosh.
as well. My, what a battle we have. Oh no,
I
Aussie, another penalty.
Ozzy
It's
and
not gonna be- it's not
Ozbetsy
gonna be happy with that.
both know that, you know, if Jamie gets past one of them, getting past both of them.
Mate,
So
it is
they're just trying to, you know, brick wall him essentially. I feel like.
time penalties galore. Oh my
Oh my gosh!
He's hit him. He's
Oh!
hit him, Jamie JW has.
What?
And Ozbetsy's off the track. Oh my god.
Oh my
What
god!
is
It's all
happening?
happening right here.
We've still got Chris Beats behind as well.
Oh Jesus! Chris
Fucking
Beats
hell.
is sitting in a
Down the
great
inside,
position.
Jamie JW. Jamie JW's got damage on his end plate.
Oh.
Oh my, and he
God.
still makes the move stick. He does.
Is the end plate damage gonna really affect him on the long
It
run?
will.
It
Because
will.
it's quite damaging around this track. He's
Well, I would think so. You know, he's got damage here, so.
Feverish Pizza's out of the session, by the way.
Oh, another
He's
DNF.
crushed. Oh, yep. See, that's how bad it is because through that middle sector, he's got no
Overtaken
grip
twice.
at the front.
Yeah.
He's got no grip at the front.
Ah, feverish pizza.
Sure.
Look, I don't want to talk about it. But he was out last race. He's out this race. I just pray that next race, the Aston Martin gang get a little bit of love, and you know, yeah, they get a little bit of luck on their side. But you know, there's always next race.
Aussie and Chris Beat still going at it. They've all got 6 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh,
They're
no.
all on even footing.
Oh,
He goes
no.
around the outside of Aussie. Aussie's going to stay on the inside. Bit of a touch there between the two of them. Aussie's going to stay on the inside, try to get the better exit. I think he has done. He gets DRS, or none of them get DRS. Interesting. Chris Beats going to try to go down the inside into turn 4. Aussie breaks later. Good job from him. Jamie JW is going to be fuming under that helmet, but he is somehow keeping up. Interesting.
Nice.
Aussie just lets him by. Did I see that right? Aussie's just decided I want the DRS more than I want that position, apparently. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he had a bit of an awkward moment coming out of that turn. We're right on board with him now instead of Chris Beats. I think we're starting to see a bit of rain onto the track. 3 laps left to go. Will this throw a spanner in the works?
Oh no.
There's rain. There's rain.
And I feel like for the people who are on those 19-lap-old softs, they're gonna struggle because they won't have they won't have as much. Am I correct? As the mediums, I feel like.
I think the mediums will probably fare better. They'll be in a better operating range, whereas the softs will have to be hotter.
Yeah.
But Chris Beats around the outside there, nicely done from him. I think they're going to have to switch to intermediate compound tyres. There's no way. Aussie with a big lock up into... They have to switch. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an insane finish at the end of the race. Don't leave yet. DRS for Sable. They have to pit. Have to pit.
Chip, he missed out on a great ending to this race.
He really did. He's gone for dinner too early.
Whatever he's eating, it must be worth it.
I bet he's going to be screaming when he finds out. They have to pit. There's no way that it's already drenched the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aussie's pitting. Is Beats going to stay out? Surely not.
No.
Chris Beats. He almost stayed out.
Into the pits.
I think this is what Jamie was waiting for. I think that's why he didn't go in to repair his wing.
Yeah, I feel like he was listening to the stream. He thought, they're right.
Yeah.
They looked up at the sky. Looks like it's gonna rain.
Yep. There we go. 5-second penalty for Pi Mackerel, the other Ferrari. He's probably going to get held up by his teammate in the pits. He has done, yep. Oh my goodness, Ninja Warrior with a 5-second penalty as well, speeding in the pit lane. Not being able to stop that car under the rainy conditions here. Let's see
quite a few 5 seconds.
Yep, quite a few. But
and they're not drive-through, are they?
No, those are just 5 that get added to thing. Jamie W in front of Oz Betsy. How did that happen? I think he was already in front. Yeah, I think that's just normal. Now we're gonna have to see if Aussie's pace is better in the wet, because if he can switch those tires on and get past Chris Beats, he is on for a podium. Probably the best finish I think that the McLarens have had all season, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I feel like Ninja Warrior has got a podium.
Maybe, possibly. I'm not too sure.
I think this would be Aussie's first podium this
yeah, unless Monza, because I believe it was quite close, but not quite there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Don't quote us on that, but yeah. Yep. And you know what is really interesting is everyone below first and second has a time penalty.
Yep. Only those 2 Red Bulls are keeping their race clean.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think Aussie is better in the wet. He has gained about 2
What up to
Chris Beats. Yeah, there's a lot of Chrissies and
Aussies,
and there's a lot. Don't blame you. I don't blame you. Aussie there, still within that 0.7. I don't know if he can get closer or close enough. He's only got 1.5 laps left realistically to make something happen.
Yeah.
I think they're all even on penalties. Ninja Warrior with 20 seconds of penalties.
Oh
Holy
my gosh.
shit.
He had 9 seconds we last looked at him. He
Yeah,
got a
then
5
he got a
seconds
5 second.
for the pit lane entry, and then where did the others come from?
I don't know. He must have decided, go big or go home. I think it's very close to a disqualification, if I'm honest.
For
that level of
time penalties.
Yeah, because too many time penalties, you get black flagged and you're out of the race.
Well, let's just hope he keeps his nose clean.
Yeah. So update on the battle: 0.3 seconds between Aussie and Chris Beats. Can he get a good exit? Get close to him up into turn 3, and then maybe make something happen in turn 4. He's going to be hoping for that. He's got his battery turned up. Nothing to lose. Last lap.
apart from that, I think the only other battle that we might have go on is Ozbetsy and Jamie JW. Ozbetsy.
Yeah, I think that's tail over for Ozzy and his podium chances, because he couldn't make anything happen into turn 4.
Yep.
Unfortunate there. Ozbetsy, sorry, nothing happening there on Jamie either. So I think maybe that's all she wrote, unfortunately, for this race.
And the fat lady is singing.
Yep. There we go. Chrissy across the line, your race winner for the Austrian Grand Prix. Good showing from him. You know, he chose the right strategy. He made the tires work and stayed with Dano, who comes home in P2. 1-2 for the Red Bulls. Brilliant showing from those two. Really hats off to them. Chris Beats hangs on for P3. Aussie P4. They're both going to be happy with that. Though they're going to be thinking, you know, Aussie's going to be thinking, what if? Ninja Warrior, you know, ending the race with another 3-second time penalty.
Oh my god.
He's going to end up in P9, probably.
Yeah, I would say so.
And he's got an unserved penalty as
well.
I think he got a bit frustrated there towards the end. Well, there you go. Jamie JW coming home in 5th. Unfortunately, he probably would have gotten P3, honestly, if he didn't have that incident with which took out his front wing. I'm sure there will be a lot for the stewards to look at, especially with Ninja Warrior and his incident with... I can't remember who it was. There was an incident. He lost his front wing.
Yeah, I can tell you. There was, I think the stewards' room will be quite busy after this race, as it always is.
Yeah, with these drivers.
Yeah, with these drivers right here. Like Chip said, you know, at the back of the pack, you got to be a little bit more careful. But I think mid-pack is where it's at. You got to. It's with this competitive attacking that everyone's going on with. You know, this competitive overtaking. People are getting a little bit close to each other. So
yeah, well, go. We've got Cloaking Chief in the party. I think we're gonna have a bit of a bit of fire, bit of spice in this.
Ninja Warrior, how are
Ninja
we?
Warrior in the broadcast.
Hey Cloaking. If he hears me, meet me at Macca's car park right here, right now.
The Warrior not too impressed.
Brother,
Message from
what the fuck?
Oh no, Cloaking Chief has a bit of a message for us.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I no, hold on. Okay, I'll send you my perspective, right? Okay, you can be salty if you want, but I disconnected my wheel disconnected. I spun on the curb. I'm taking blame. Okay, you can be salty if you want. I'm taking blame.
Gee, we are going here too, damn.
I was like, oh sweet. I was like, oh sweet, me and Cloaking, we're catching up to these guys, it's gonna be sweet. Next minute, I see AI mode, I'm like, oh no, what's going on here? Next minute, he's off track, and then my front wings said bye-bye.
We just happened to catch that, by the way. We got onto you, and he was in AI, and we were like, "Oh, what's happening here?" And then next minute, bit of an incident, just an incident.
Yeah, I mean it's not one of my best tracks. I give it that. I ended my own race that way.
Yeah, no, Austria is never a good track for me. So I was like, anything above my starting position, I'll be happy with. And you know, I was on track for that until.
Mate, you end up with 23 seconds of penalties. I don't know.
Can you tell that I gave up?
Yeah.
Hold up. Did someone say 23 seconds of penalties?
Was that Ninja?
Damn, bro.
That would be your teammate and best friend.
Going for
you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
I don't know how you didn't get
Ninja.
disqualified, mate.
Me too. Technically, yeah, there should be about 6 or like 9 seconds removed because 6 seconds was from the incident with cloaking, and then there's something else from something
Did
else.
you get a pen
Well-
for hitting me?
When the rain started
I got a
again, Chris
warning,
Beats
and then when I
crossed the
tried to
white
get into the
line.
pit, lane, like that last second, it gave me a 3-second penalty straight away.
Yeah, that was a bit of an interesting entry into the pits with Chris.
Yeah,
Beats. I think
I'm-
Sway's made a note of that.
Yeah, I did.
If I can find a rule specifically saying not to do that.
Yeah, it's in the Stuart,
What
like
happened?
the brief thing, like you gotta stand
yep,
the right
yep,
hand
he didn't
side.
make the pit entry correctly. Cool. I'm going to submit that clip and get myself P3.
There we go. P3 for Aussie. Good showing from the McLaren.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Well, one of the McLarens, that is.
Sigh.
Sigh.
So, big so. Big so.
Big
Yeah.
sigh.
I'm actually surprised I had a really good racer and kept it clean.
Sways, I haven't seen your POV yet.
It's in the race
I just
speech,
looked at it. It's quite interesting.
Is it?
I'm pissed off
slam
with
dunk?
it, man.
Did anyone see that
Hey,
3Y
is-
going into turn 1 with me, Jamie, and Betsy?
Yeah.
Because Jamie's blaming me for him hitting me from behind.
Yeah.
but yet-
Yeah, we were on board for that.
That was
It'll
interesting.
be on stream.
Yeah, I was sort of in a position where I couldn't go. I was like trying to watch Betsy. Jamie was coming up from behind. I can't watch 2 cars at once. I don't know what he
Yeah.
wanted. I mean,
I think-
even if he got alongside me, he would have locked down the corner anyway.
Jamie
So-
had a lot of overspeed on you, and he was
He really
catching
did,
at a fast rate of knots, and
But I don't know where he wanted me to go. I mean, yeah, I maybe could have given him maroon if I was, focused on him and not Betsy. But Betsy was the one actually alongside me, so that's where my attention was. And
God, he just
either way,
takes
going into
the
turn
rear
one,
end out.
going
Yeah,
into
Can we
turn
just-
one, what he was
listens.
hoping for.
Actually,
really,
you know
so-
what can we talk about is that my race ended on the starting line when fucking Aiden is raging or whatever.
Yeah,
the
fuck
fuck.
that. Oh my
Aiden
God.
is
Need
I'm
to
actually
stop.
very
he just
interested in what happened
he
there.
just didn't leave the grid. He just didn't leave.
Yeah,
And
We
you
have
know
a
what
Chrissy
happened?
race winner in the lobby as well. Chrissy, can we get a post-race interview from you, please?
Sweat.
Yeah, sure.
Sweat.
Thoughts on the race? You played it pretty well. You went on the mediums, stuck with Dana through that
Yeah.
soft stint, and then just switched those tires on, and off you went.
Well, yeah, I stuffed up the first pit stop. I should have come in a lap earlier instead, and Dano undercut me by heaps, but the mediums, man, were just so much better during that second stint.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is gonna go nuts.
Just-
Aiden Raiden has blamed Sways for
Need to
that.
warn every dirty driver.
But yeah, that's the interview.
We've got
Thank
Oz
you.
Betsy and Jamie JW in the.
I'm guessing.
Jesus Christ, this fucking party's
Oh,
packed.
this is,
Oh my
oh
god.
my
We've got
Oh,
another
I
Dana.
just like to point out-
Fucking more
I just like to
people.
point out, Aussie ruined my race. He ruined it. It's
Dude,
his fault.
you should have backed. My full attention was on Betsy because he was the one actually alongside me. I don't know
I
what
should
you
have
wanted
backed
from me.
off. Okay, boss.
Honestly, what did you want from me? You were never gonna make that corner
I wanted to
anyway
get
from that
past you because
angle.
you'd held me up in the wet,
You
and then I
kn-
wanted to get past you again because you were obviously
Dude.
working with Dano.
You never would have made that corner anyway. You would have been better
I
off.
would have
being
made the
straight.
corner, mate. I made the
Who,
corner.
who said? Wait, who was working with me?
Mate,
Well,
you
Huh?
really weren't
you were
working with
obviously
your
working with the two
teammate.
McLarens.
Yeah.
I wasn't working with
Yeah.
my teammate. What do you mean?
You-
No,
No, I was
He
in the
was,
party with his
racing.
teammate. His teammate
I was
trying to
racing you,
piss
Chrissy,
him
but I knew
off.
you were faster than me, so I was happy to just chill. And
You
sit
guys
behind
gave
you.
up all the time to the guy in third. I forget who it was. We were commenting on it. We were like, why are they're going hammer and thong like side by side through every corner basically.
Bye, I'll be back. Someone's just at my fucking house.
Okay.
Oh,
Probably
what?
didn't
I
know.
just like battling Chrissy, honestly.
Has
It's
anyone
just fun.
watched the? Has anyone watched the incident between Aiden and Sways?
Yeah, that's
No.
interesting.
I
He just
heard-
takes him out from the rear.
It
Yeah.
looks like. It really looks like Sways sort of closed the gap on him, to be honest.
Sway's gonna be
Oh, scandalous. Scandalous.
Did you see the? Chip, did you see the moment where
Hey, who's typing a
Bessie
fucking
was
essay
spun
now?
at the last?
Fuck
corner there?
off!
It's Dano.
I can't hear
I'm
you.
flying over to
That's Kiwi's
New
job.
Zealand
Did
just
you-
to bash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back
Just to
off.
bash Dano.
Can you all
Did
shut the
you
fuck
see
up? Someone's trying to speak.
Did you see where Betsy spun at the last corner right in front of me? Did you see that?
We caught him spin, like after his spin, because I think we were focusing on Ozzy and Jamie, because they were going at it. We didn't really catch that, unfortunately.
It was like, I had a 2-second gap to Dano, and it just disintegrated.
You're welcome.
That was good.
I'm
race.
looking at this. I'm looking at this Sway's Ando incident.
Yeah,
Why
where
is
can
the
I find that?
tagging thingy not working?
No,
I'm
it's like
typing
like-
ads.
Man,
I turn
everyone's
into a
typing.
corner, and I'm just driving normally, like with my exit and shit. And then he just fucking puts
Yeah.
me. I'm
Shit.
like, I couldn't really go anywhere.
Fucking Willow on under the pit stop. Willow didn't pit, and then he legit nearly fucking took me out off the track. Trying to defend outside turn 3.
Oh, that was the
out of
same
turn
with
three?
what's his retarded name? Feverish Pizza on Inters, just blocking the track.
Like, I didn't, like, he let me go, like, he realized that I had so much more speed, and he let me go, but, like, the fact that he went for it was like, come on, bro. Even on Inters, I'm still 100 times faster than you.
Yeah, so who do we think's at fault for the Aiden and Sway's incident? I
Oh,
already
is that-
know who's at fault, but I'm not gonna say who it was.
Is that in the file protest? Which one?
Yeah, and I
general
put
chat.
my point of view in the thing.
I want to see.
Aiden is Raiden and Sway's Ando.
I want to
This
see
one here.
Aiden's POV of that before I make a comment.
Aiden's
fellas?
is in the protest.
Goodbye. Thanks for joining.
Honestly,
Ooh.
I think Sway's might get a
Sway's
penalty.
response to that is a little interesting.
I'm just about to put my point.
Man's had this on a fucking OneDrive. What the fuck?
Sway, I don't know, man. You kind of
Yeah, I think
You kinda
you're gonna
went
be at
left
fault,
in-
Sway's.
went
Yeah.
right instead of left instead of right on a right.
You need
This
to
is why I
hold
wanted
your
to see
line.
It looks like his rear end
POV.
fucking stepped out, and he's tried to correct
Oh,
it
yeah.
and moved over on him.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
Right,
interesting.
Stewards will look
He
like
took a
and I'll
He
blame
took a lot of
Sway's.
that curb too. Like
Yeah,
on
Sways,
that
you could
curb.
have. Sways, you could have probably let off a little bit and given him a little more room. Just but that's more of a racing incident. You might get a penalty though, because it does look like you turned in on him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch your
POV.
Oh, hang
perspective
on.
now.
There's Watford's POV. I didn't even see that.
Wait, really?
Yep, right below it. Right below Sway's.
Where is this?
It's in the Race Spec Civic Open chat.
Oh,
Why the fuck are they doing it in
Oh.
OneDrive? What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Twitch or YouTube, man. Or game DVR. OneDrive is just so annoying.
Oh, game DVR doesn't work for me.
Oh,
No,
was-
game DVR shit.
Dude,
I'm a
I
dip.
thought that was just a photo.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
No.
oh, okay, cool.
Sway's,
gonna-
that might have been on
Sway's,
you, man.
You might not like this
Mm.
answer, but I'm gonna blame you as well, Sways.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to say, bro.
I'll talk to you later.
That was it.
yeah, Sways.
Well,
Sways,
guess I'm not going to New Zealand ever again.
Wait, what happened?
Is it still here? Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it left yet. Yeah, me and my expert opinion, I'm with you, Sways. Yeah, it's all his fault.
Yeah, love you, man.
Honest Sways, like you could have left him a little more room. I see that you
I tell a bit, but like,
I know, no, I can see
felt
what
like-
happened because you're on pad. You had to sort of move your thumb and get it in a better position, eh?
yeah, probably.
Yeah, I know exactly what happened. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
have just held it a little bit, and yeah, but that's all right. You as long as you're gonna learn from that mistake,
Yeah.
like because that
Pissed
shit
me off
happens.
too in the race. During the safety car, he had to hit me from behind to get the fucking 5-second. I had to serve that in the pits too. So that's another.
Bro, Sway's just ain't having a good day today.
Yeah,
It's
not having a good one.
not going
Not at
well.
all.
I'm sorry to hear about your car, man. That's ridiculous. That's not okay.
Well, you
on
should
any
just go to
level.
sleep so tomorrow can start. Nothing else can happen.
Very good night.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys, I'm gonna
Oh, he's
head off
gone.
too. I've got some possible sleep ahead of me and some
Possible.
driving to do. No,
It's
I
not
might
so
take.
busy.
I
You're
might
having
take a
wank,
nap.
aren't you?
I might take a nap before I race, and it's probably a good idea. But I have to race in 3 hours, so I
True
need to
that.
get ready with the setup. See if. it's
Well,
any
bro,
good.
are you a pro iRacing racer?
I'm getting there.
Can I have your autograph, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Signed headshot.
Pro iRacer, but no.
Can I
be
get
fucking
a
bunch
bit
of
of your
faggots on
pubes?
fucking F1?
Bathwater, please. Bathwater.
Bit of your green pubes, please.
They're not green.
They are.
The green.
Fucking hell, you're a bunch of cunts.
They're fluoro
I
green.
can't. There's
Somebody
that
got
green...
somebody got me yelling so late, and I heard the echo. That was so fucking funny. Why was it so late?
Can I just say
Who
how
wants to play
scary
what?
lap 33 was coming into the pits? Like, holy shit. It was like
Man.
ice. Driving on
Yeah, a
ice.
lot of people got penalties, especially Ninja. It was Ninja and Pineapple.
Like, it
Bro,
just got
I
so
didn't-
wet within the
I knew it
span
was
of that
wet,
lap.
but I was like, what the fuck is this?
That shit fucking was whack. Whack.
Let's see, what lap did Aussie blow me up?
Oh no, oh no. If I report Chris for going over the white line, I did too.
I mean, I could report
not as
Ninja, he
much.
completely defined, he redefined the pit lane entry there. He went so late, he went to the entry of the final corner, that's
Yeah.
how late he went into the pit lane.
You did too on the first pit.
No, I didn't.
He did
Yeah.
on both. Yeah, he did.
You were way across the white line. You done it the same way Chris Beats done it.
Okay, bye,
I only
boys.
went over the white line a little bit.
Bye.
So, yeah.
Go to bed,
Sis.
Dano.
Bitch.
I'm not gonna report Ninja, because Ninja's, president, so I can't report him.
Wait, what did I do?
I think
Spec,
Ninja
he's not
can't be
president of
kicked any
shit.
more than he
Wait,
can.
He's not,
Did I-
president. He's not
already been
president of
kicked
shit
down.
here.
Wait, what did I do and what did I do to you?
Apparently you looked at him funny.
Why am I getting called out? I wasn't even
I think
near
it's just the
Jamie
face,
for
to be
half the
honest.
race.
You looked at him funny.
And on
what
that
are we playing?
bombshell, it is time to end the stream. Thank you for watching.
GTA?